What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Tina S. Yes, indeed, Tina S fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Alright, this is a request from Glenn Kelly and Pat Hibulaire. I hope, what? Pat? Yeah, Pat Hibulaire. Sure, we'll go with that. They both want to see me react to this. It is Tina S. She is performing a cover of the Yngwie Malmsteen song, Arpeggios From Hell. Oh boy. Now, have I heard the song before? Yes, I have heard the original song before. I've heard the original from Yngwie. I've heard it several times. It's a very impressive piece from a technical standpoint. It's impressive to hear him do all of those arpeggios, yes, but there's a lot more than just arpeggios going on in this song. So I'm really interested to see what Tina S does to this. I've never heard Tina S do it, so this is going to be a reaction to what she does. So just to be clear, and for full disclosure, I will not be reacting to the song itself. I'm familiar with the song, okay? I've heard the song many times, so I'm not going to be judging this on the song. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Tina S does to this song and with this song. How accurate is she going to be? Is she going to take any liberties? She's taken liberties in the past. I've had no issue with it when she takes liberties, as long as it sounds good. So I got no problem with it. Let's see what happens here. This was posted by Tina S, and the video has 7.9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Yngwie Malmsteen, Arpeggios From Hell, Tina S cover. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
And she just sits there. And here's the thing. She just sits there with this like blank stare on her face, like, whatever. Another day at the office. And she's just ripping out these arpeggios. I have some thoughts. I do have some thoughts. There are a couple of things I noticed. So we'll talk about everything in the review, I promise. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tina S. with a cover of the Yngwie Malmsteen song, Arpeggios From Hell. This was a request from Glenn Kelly and Pat Hibulaire. I'm sorry. Yeah, Pat Hibulaire. All right. I have a score here, and I'm sure that for the most part, people are going to be like okay with this, and there are going to be those like 4 or 5 Tina S. devotees who are going to say, you know, what they always say, that this deserves a 10, like everything else that she does. Guys, here's the thing. If everything she does deserves a 10, then where's the scale? Seriously, what separates them? Which ones? Well, let's be honest. There are going to be things that she does that are going to be better than others. But if you give everything a 10, that doesn't really scale, does it? Not really. So there has to be a scale. You know, there has to be. So, I have a score here. I'm very happy with the score. And I guarantee you, if Tina S. ever sees this, and sees the score, I think she'll be pretty happy with this score too. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.4. Yep, 9.4. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. I can just hear the haters now. This deserves a 10 just like everything else that she does.
Unacceptable!
Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. Let's see. First of all, how accurate was it? It was extremely accurate. Extremely accurate. It wasn't perfectly accurate, but it was extremely accurate. And here's the thing. I'm gonna get to the liberties that she took in a second. Her arpeggios are just freaking clean, man. Unbelievably clean. I would put her arpeggios right up there against Yngwie's. I'm willing to bet if I were to get her, if I could take her Pro Tools track of just her guitar work and put it right up against Yngwie's, I'm willing to bet they would be almost perfectly in sync with each other. I mean, her arpeggios were absolutely clean. Her picking technique, clean. Her hammer-ons and her pull-offs, clean. Everything was absolutely right on from what I can remember of Yngwie Malmsteen's version. It really sounded identical when it came to the faster parts. Now, here's the interesting thing. She did take a couple of liberties, but the places she took them were in weird spots. It was on those sustained notes, like when she would slide up, and then she would get the vibrato in there. She came in like a half beat early than when it did on the original recording. But that wasn't an accident. That was not an accident. That was done on purpose because it was so clean. Or maybe it was an accident and she just pretended like it wasn't and fooled everybody. It's very possible. I mean, look, when you get to be as good as her on an instrument and you flub, if you're able to, you know, pull it off like I meant to do that, you know, then everybody believes it because she is that freaking good. And she really is. There were a couple, there was actually 3 times where she did a slide up or a slide down into a vibrato. There was one time she did a slide down into a vibrato where the vibrato was a little bit longer, a little bit wider. The timing, the note wasn't exact, you know, where it slid down. But here's the thing. They all fit. Every single thing that she did fit. So all the liberties that she took sounded good. This is not the first time we've seen her take liberties. Look at the performance that she did of Steve Vai's For the Love of God. She took a number of liberties in that, and I pointed them out. And I even said, I like it better than the original. And I still, to this day, stand by that. I still like her version of For the Love of God better than Steve Vai's. And Steve Vai, if you're watching this, sorry, man. Sorry, Stevie. But I honestly think Tina S kind of owned the song. Nothing against you, Steve Vai, but I really do believe that. As far as this goes, do I like her version better than Yngwie's? God. They're kind of neck and neck, if I'm being honest. I do like the liberties that she took, though. I do. I like the fact that she kind of put her own little spin on it and made it her own. It was not an exact carbon copy of Yngwie Malmsteen's version. So, sorry, Yngwie. I gotta go with Tina S on this one. I like the liberty she took. I do. I feel like, you know, coming in that half beat early on that first slide up into that vibrato that was wider than his, I like it. Actually, no, I take that back. His vibrato was wider, but hers wasn't as wide. But I like that. I think I do. There were times in Yngwie's I do feel like his vibratos were a little too wide. So I think she kind of scaled it down a little bit and made it fit a little bit better. So yeah, I gotta give it to Tina S. I gotta give it to Tina S. I do believe I like her version better on this as well. So now that's 2 times now where I've liked her version better than the original. There you go. Perfect. So 9.4. I think she did an outstanding job. Do I like this better than For the Love of God? No. I still like her rendition of For the Love of God better than anything else I've heard her do. Even the Beethoven piece, even the third movement, I still like her rendition of For the Love of God better. That is still the top for me. I'm waiting to see if she can do something that's going to top that, you know. This came, I'm not going to lie though, this came close. This did come close, and a lot of it was due to the fact that she did take those liberties. And she didn't take a lot. She didn't, like I said, the arpeggios, the movements, the motions, the chromatics going down, the scaling down, that was all accurate. Dead on accurate, true to form to the original. The only time she took any liberties was when she was doing like those slide up to the sustain notes with the vibrato, or the slide down to the vibrato. That's pretty much the only time that she took any liberties. Everything else was spot on. So, no, 9.4 is where we're at. 9.4 is where we're going to stay. So, 9.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you have enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.